all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Folks, back on the Bossman show, back by popular demand. Somebody who was not being fired, and it was alleged they were fired by a certain individual in a cold part of the country. My man from New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the tri-state area, but repping Jersey, my man Tony T-Bone Williams. Bone, glad to have you back since you wasn't fired.
Oh, thanks, brother. It's good to be back. I'm surprised that I'm allowed back on the airwaves.
Exactly. And I'm going to give Bone a chance to address an individual who we won't name out loud, but who listens to the show every week and texts me every week about the show. Even though they claim they don't like me and Bone, listen to the show every week. So, Bone, the floor is yours to address this individual who alleged you was, quote, fired like he fired me, allegedly. So, feel free to let him have it.
Yeah, when you told me that someone said they got me fired because of all the complaints against me, first of all, what's beef? Like, I don't understand. Like, I've never met said coach one-on-one. Like, I've been in the same room as him when he coached at a Southern team. I've been in the same room with him, and I never had beef with him. So I didn't understand where that came from. Never understood why I was a Yankee Doodle dandy. I never understood why you think I got fired. I guess I could be petty and start quoting Eminem songs saying, guess who's back again. But I'm not petty. But so I will just say hello to the coach that will not be named. I would say, hello, buddy. How are you? And good to see you again.
Yes, indeed. Like, never again in show business, sir. Why don't I fire my brother Bone? He's been good to me for many years. And once again, why are you worrying about what goes on this radio program?
It was just so weird because apparently this is a failing show that needs ratings, but he listens every week. So I find it funny in that way.
Exactly. Now, Bone, this week I was in Memphis where I saw your Lakers melt down, unfortunately, once more to a terrible team. I saw them play the Hawks on February 12th and melt down. And I said them in Memphis. Melt down against the Memphis Grizzlies who are tanking to keep their draft pick. And what I witnessed was the passive-aggressive one, LeBron James, not playing defense like he's been coasting for the last few years on defense. He's scoring and rebounding and assisting, but he's just going through the motions. Rajon Rondo, his deputy lieutenant, he was coasting as well. And you have a negative 10 from your bench of JaVale McGee, Tyson Chandler, Reggie Bullock, who you just got. Mike Muscala can't give you off the bench, and you traded for the guy. So the Lakers are a bleep show, to say the least. And my sources on the team, as you can probably figure out, Lance and Mike, I can't get any good words about the team. So, and JaVale McGee, another one of my buddies. So, I feel like all those guys on one-year contracts, and plus some rookies who LeBron tried to trade away to New Orleans. It's all come to head, and this is where GM LeBron has failed, and when that trade didn't go through, the chemistry was screwed for the rest of the year, Bone.
Yeah, I think the non-trade, it might have been the death knell to the team, and not just because they didn't get Anthony Davis, but because of the fact that they had so many guys on the chopping block, and you know the rumors that it was all LeBron, it's all LeBron fingerprints all over the team. So I think it's something to kill morale. I think that was probably the final death knell as far as team morale. That being said, they're still only 3 games out of the spot, and they were a +6 in the standings when LeBron, up until Christmas, when he got hurt. So it's funny because this team is so infuriating for fans because they can beat the Warriors when healthy on Christmas as they did in Golden State. They can beat the Rockets, but then they go ahead and lose to teams like the Hawks and the Grizz and the Knicks and the Nets, the Magic twice.
The Pelicans.
They play
without AD.
The Pelicans. Yeah, the Pelicans, the Mavs. So they play up to the competition when they have to, but they also play down. And that's a sign of two things. You're a very young roster, or two, you just don't have morale to actually battle back from adversity because you guys don't get along.
Yeah, and I don't know how you would feel. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've been in a situation where I've been fired or I heard it was going to happen. It causes tension.
Yeah.
And as you know, Bone, that individual never saw eye to eye ever again, who we referenced. So, if I know you're trying to get rid of me, and that's LeBron James, but you want me to help you win games, I'm going to half-ass it and not give it my all. Because if you held your way, I'll be out here in New Orleans. So why would I give it my all? Now I know I need to play for myself, especially if I'm one of them rookies or one of the guys on a one-year deal. But I'm not playing for you. So that turns into a lot of hero ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. People, I know outside looking in, I've covered NBA for decades plus, and people don't get it from the outside. They're paid millions of dollars or X amount of dollars. Just show up and do your job. Okay, I get that part. But at the end of the day, they're still human beings who have emotions, who have feelings, who have families who are worrying about, are we in L.A. or are we in New Orleans, in a week or so? So, I mean, there are things outside of basketball that affect players because they're human beings. They have lives. They have to worry about, are my kids staying behind or in L.A.? Are they coming to New Orleans? Are they changing schools in the middle of the year? There are things that go on in these players' minds and their lives. So, I mean, I think fans get I think a little ahead of themselves in that factor. That these guys are still, yes, they're professionals. They're millionaires. They play a great game and they have a great lifestyle, but they still have feelings. They have emotions. And when you see the top dog, either behind the scenes or overtly saying, "I don't want you guys here," of course you're not going to play as hard as probably you will, and not because on purpose. It's just human nature.
And also a problem with Lakers is Luke Walton's rotations. Like, I don't get why Mike Muscala does not play. You traded for him, he doesn't see the court. JaVale McGee was playing well, didn't take him out of the game, you don't see him anymore. Or Chandler. Or it's like, I don't get his rotations. You don't know what's going to be Mo Wagner or Chandler or McGee for a certain night. You don't know on the wings it's going to be. And just think if Lonzo Ball's out there, how tricky the rotation would be with Lonzo Ball on the court there.
Yeah, there are times where he's had at least 4 different point guards or lead guards, on the floor. At one point he'll have Rondo, he'll have Lance, he'll have LeBron, Ingram. Those are all 4 lead ball handlers at once. And you kind of wonder who is the top guy. I mean, obviously Ron's the top guy, but who are the other ball handlers on the roster? And then the rotation is, even you go back when they had Zubac, and Zubac was on a tear for 4 or 5 games, and then you won't see him again. It's like Walton, I think, plays the roster a little too much as far as rotation, and it kind of messes up, I think, the timing, and it messes up the guys' flow on the floor. And you're right, it's just almost like a mix-mash of things on the floor, and you're seeing what happened now.
You got that right. So the LA Lakers right now are in the midst of turmoil. We'll see where they progress throughout the rest of the season. Not many games left in the season because get this, the last of the season is April 10th, and that's not very far away, April 10th. So we'll see what Lakers end up. Bro, another quick story. New York, Ja Rule from New York, he got booed in Milwaukee the fan his sound didn't work, and then you see the Bucks doing his performance at halftime. And he curses the Timberwolves. Then he's cursed the Kings. Now, is he a little bit of base god now? Like, when Ja Rule get a curse, like cursing people? I mean, what's on with Ja Rule? I
think Ja Rule now is under a lot of stress and pressure because of the documentaries that came out. Of the 2 documentaries, they are not flattering. I think right now there's kind of like a venomous behavior towards Ja Rule from the public, and I thought it was a weird thing to see him at a halftime show in Milwaukee, and then Giannis out there shooting free throws right in the middle of the act. I mean, that's a total lack of respect for Ja Rule. I'm wondering that it was there's so much shade thrown that way. I'm wondering, did 50 Cent call down to Milwaukee and tell Giannis to sabotage Ja Rule's show?
Or did he talk to a certain coach to do it as well?
Yeah, well, we already know the coach has feelings, and he had, a lot of pettiness. So I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. He's like, well, go out there and sabotage the halftime show. I wouldn't be shocked.
Exactly. And get this, Bone. A Florida man stole more than $30,000 in rare coins and cashed them in for a fraction of their value at change machines at area Kroger grocery stores.
He cashed on the winning, the coins?
Yeah, the rare coins that he stole. Yeah, the antique coins he stole.
So first of all, he's a thief and an idiot. So he's over 2 right there. I mean, to steal the rare coins and not have the wherewithal to think maybe I should go to someone that might know something. Then go to a Kroger's coin machine and cash them in for way undervalue. So he is a bad guy and a dummy.
Exactly. And another Florida man gets caught stuffing $19 million worth of cocaine inside of a storage room at Smoothie King in the pineapple section.
He stuffed cocaine in there?
Yes, $19 million worth of cocaine in the pineapple section in the Smoothie King closet.
And I'm assuming that there was a manager that found it.
Well, the cameras caught it. The cameras got him. Got caught on camera, and the manager reported to local authorities.
these corner stores and convenience stores, they all have cameras. These guys, I don't know if he's on his high on supply or what, because you have to know that there are cameras everywhere in the little stores.
Exactly. And final one I got for you is Bone. Oh, brother, it's pretty terrible. Florida man arrested after offering to pay for his meal with sloppy toppy from McDonald's due to not have enough money to pay for his McDouble and chocolate fudge sundae.
It's too bad that's not Burger King, because then you could say, have it your way. But so I guess McDonald's, I guess, have to do. But, how good is that burger? How slam is that burger where you're going to offer some mouth stuff for a burger? I mean, I don't mind frequency McDonald's every now and then, but it's never been that good.
Exactly. Like, you're at the drive-through window, you say, hey, man, I don't have any money, but I got this toppy for you. Come and get it. Like, how does that work? Is she going to go to the window and get into your... How's that going to go down, sir?
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, like I said, I like McDonald's every now and then, but to say that it's that good, where I'm going to pull up and I want to say, you know what? I don't got it, but I got something else for you.
So you're in jail, my man, on cessation charges for 218.
Yeah.
For Sunday and a McDouble.
How do you explain that to other patrons in the prison where they ask you what you in for? And you got to explain yourself.
Boy. Bone. My state never ceases to amaze, brother. My state.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I started to smile when you went to a Florida man. I started smiling because I knew something was coming up.
Yeah, always. Well, Bone, I tell you what, but good to get you on the show again this week. Hope to get you again next week, and I'm glad you'll tell a certain coach you're back and better than ever. You wasn't fired at all.
Oh no, I'm going to be back. I'll be back more frequently. I want to say hi to all my friends and buddies out there.
Yes, indeed. Folks, that's my man, Tony T-Bone Williams, here with me on the Bossman Show. Check us out always at bossmanshow.com.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.